Hello and welcome to the Infinite Spellbook. In this series, a random spell from the artifact known as the Infinite Spellbook will be chosen and shown to you, starting with a brief excerpt before explaining its origin, how to cast it, and the effects of the spell once cast. Some of these spells may be a simple utility that causes minor effects, whilst others can shake the very foundations of reality. Some of the spells that will be presented may have definable origins, and their creators will be mentioned as such, all rights in regards to the spell belonging to them. Other spells may have no clear origin, such is the nature of the Infinite Spellbook. Let us open another page and see what spell is contained within. We have an ability turned spell today, an iconic ability of the Time Lords from the Whoniverse. Let's look at Regeneration. Even if I do change, it feels like dying. Everything I am dies. Some new man goes sauntering away, and I'm dead. The 10th Doctor. The spell, known as Regeneration, is a rare and miraculous feat of magic, one that defies the natural order by rejuvenating and transforming the very essence of the caster. As the incantation is spoken, an ethereal golden glow begins to envelop the caster's body, starting from their core and spreading outward like a tide of celestial light. The glow intensifies, shimmering with an otherworldly brilliance that seems to pulse with the beat of the caster's heart. Sparks of radiant energy dance around them, casting long shadows and filling the air with a gentle humming vibration that resonates with the power of renewal. The caster's features begin to blur and shift, their form becoming fluid and luminous. As the process reaches its climax, the golden light erupts into a dazzling burst, momentarily blinding any onlookers with its sheer intensity. The air is charged with a sense of awe and wonder, as if witnessing the birth of a star. Within this radiant cocoon, the caster's body undergoes a profound metamorphosis, cells regenerating and realigning, wounds healing, and age reversing. Moments later, as the light begins to fade, the new form of the caster is revealed. They stand transformed, renewed, their appearance altered, but their essence intact. This rebirth comes with a surge of vitality and strength, their senses heightened, and their spirit invigorated. The spell has not only healed, but has also bestowed upon them a fresh perspective, a new beginning. The aftermaths of regeneration leaves a lingering aura of residual energy, a faint golden shimmer that slowly dissipates into the surroundings. The caster, now reborn, takes their first breath in this new form, feeling the rush of life coursing through their veins. It is a powerful reminder of the cyclical nature of existence, where endings give way to new beginnings. Witnessing regeneration is an awe-inspiring experience, one that touches the core of those who see it. It is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, a spell that embodies hope, renewal, and the endless possibilities of transformation. The history of regeneration is muddy and unclear, several origins having presented themselves over time. What is certain is that the race of beings known as Time Lords have the natural ability to save themselves from death. When a Time Lord would die from a wound, disease, old age, or something else that doesn't instantly slay them, the regeneration cycle begins. Their form begins to course with regeneration energy, which rapidly heals any injuries. This process is so powerful it can regrow lost body parts. Moments after the critical healing is complete, the golden light grows stronger and the Time Lord can feel the impending burst. Most Time Lords are unable to stop this next stage, but some can hold on and resist the change for a time, though if they hold on too long, death is certain. Once the Time Lord lets go, the golden light of regeneration explodes from their body in a dazzling display as their body is consumed in light. During this time, the cells within the body of the Time Lord are rewritten, and their body morphs into a new form. Anything that comes into contact with this burst suffers great damage due to the overwhelming surge of power. Once the light fades, the next iteration of the Time Lord stands tall, a new person. The physical changes make the Time Lord appear as a new person. Height, hair, eye colour, organ size, age, all of it changes, even gender. Most Time Lords can't control what shape the new form takes, though older Time Lords with more experience can influence it. The change is so strong that even the personality of the Time Lord is different. They still retain the memories of their previous lives, but where one liked blue, they now like green. Where one loved apples, they now recoil from them. Where one was caring, they are now harsh. Only the fundamentals of the Time Lord remain. The majority of Time Lords can only undergo this process 12 times. 13 lifetimes they can live. The exceptions to this rule are also the cause of the confusing origins. Many Time Lords believe that the ability to regenerate was discovered by the founder Rassilon. As one of the most brilliant minds in the universe, Rassilon discovered the secret of regeneration by standing before the Eye of Harmony, a powerful temporal artifact. Rassilon could regenerate each time his body would perish, making him near immortal. This gift was to be shared in the form of a virus that would bestow the power of regeneration to others and kill the weak. Before the virus was complete, Rassilon altered it so that any who received the gift of regeneration could only do so 12 times. After the virus was unleashed, the race of Time Lords was born. But a more recent origin has been uncovered that offers another explanation as to how Time Lords gained the ability to regenerate. A being from another universe known as the Timeless Child was discovered to naturally have the ability to regenerate an unlimited number of times. Experimenting with the child, the secret was discovered, and the Timeless Child became the foundation of Time Lord society. Regardless of the true origin, the ability is very powerful and sought after by non-Time Lords. Due to Time Lords not being definable by the terms we know, the Infinite Spellbook states that the spell can be learned by bards, clerics, sorcerers, wizards, druids of the wildfire or star circles, and warlocks with a celestial or undying patron. There are only two downsides of regeneration, and the first is if overwhelming damage is dealt to the Time Lord whilst they are regenerating. It is interrupted, and the process ends. If ended too early, the Time Lord dies, but an interruption still carries side effects such as incomplete bodies. The other downside is that the identity of the Time Lord and the unique characteristics they possess still die. Whilst some aspects live on, that iteration of the Time Lord is dead. Immortality always carries a price. Now let's look at the spell as it appears within the Infinite Spellbook. Regeneration is a 6th level spell with a casting time of 1 reaction, which you would take when you would die. It has a range of self, though has an additional effect in a 30-foot diameter sphere. The spell requires verbal and somatic components, as well as a material component, which is gold dust worth at least 1,200 gold, which the spell consumes. The spell has a duration of 10 minutes and belongs to the Transmutation School of Magic. Golden light slowly begins to gather around your form, repairing your body from any damage dealt to it. You immediately drop to 1 hit point, and at the start of each of your turns, you regain a number of hit points equal to your character level or challenge rating. So a character that was level 12 would regain 12 hit points. Note that it is character level, not class level, like with cantrips. In addition, any conditions affecting you also end whilst healing this way. This healing continues until either the spell's duration ends, or you are healed to your maximum hit points, whichever comes first. Once you've healed your maximum hit points, the next stage can begin, which requires an action to commence. If the spell ends before you begin the next stage, you die instantly. When you begin the next stage, golden light explodes from your body in a constant stream, affecting the area around you for 1 minute in a 15-foot radius sphere. Any creature that starts its turn in the area or enters the area for the first time during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw or take 12d12 radiant damage. During this minute, you cannot move, speak, or take any actions. Also, if the spell ends during this minute, you die instantly as the process is incomplete. As the minute passes, your body begins to change inside and out. Any missing limbs are regrown. Your race remains unchanged, meaning you also keep your racial features. You also keep any class levels you have, your ability scores, and alignment. Everything else changes, though in random ways determined by the GM. Your skin colour might change, you might get shorter or taller, your voice might change, you might get older or younger, you may even change gender. One of your personality traits, ideals, bonds, or flaws also randomly changes. You might have had a crippling fear of wolves and now find them adorable. Of course, any memories you have still stay with you. Once the minute has passed, the light fades and the regeneration is complete. However, the process is taxing on the body and mind, and you have to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, you gain 3 levels of exhaustion, fall unconscious, and cannot regain consciousness until each level of exhaustion is removed. On a success, you only gain 1 level of exhaustion and don't fall unconscious. Any changes caused by this spell cannot be reversed by any means. Not even a wish spell can reverse a regeneration. In addition, if you cast this spell 12 times, you can never cast it again. The spell can be upcast, and casting it at 7th level lets you maintain concentration for 1 hour. An 8th level spell slot grants 8 hours of concentration. Casting this spell at 9th level lets you maintain concentration for 24 hours and you gain full control over how your body changes, if at all. Regeneration is a difficult and delicate process, one that may save your life for a price. But with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Before you head off, I would like to thank you for watching and I hope you managed to get something out of this. The Regeneration spell is available on D&D Beyond for free and the link to it is in the description. I hope you all have a great day and may your dice roll favourably. Goodbye for now.